In this video, I want to talk about Flatwound strings and kind of contribute my own thoughts and experience to the argument, do they sound better with age or do they sound better when they're brand new? Personally, I prefer them when they're anywhere from 3 months to a year and a half or 2 years old, something like that. I feel like they break in nicely and they have a very nice sound, but anything after 2 years, the intonation starts to get wonky, so you've got to replace them. However, I know plenty of people that like to replace them every month as they would a normal set of strings. And now when I am using Flatwound strings for a while, I do replace the E and the B strings every now and then just because they start getting rusty and they do get old. They don't sustain life like I find the wound strings do. But you can buy single E and B strings from D'Addario for less than $1 each. So for me, every time I buy a pack of Flatwounds, I'll get like 5 or 6 sets of E and B strings. Now, the timestamp for the playing samples is going to be right here because this might get a little bit wordy, but I think it might be relevant to understand where I'm coming from here. The guitar is an Eastman AR810, and it's got a floating pickup. In this video, we're going to hear 3 different playing samples put back to back. So we're going to have a totally acoustic version. This guitar is an amazing acoustic tone. We're going to hear an amplified version, and then something where we kind of blend the two, which is where I think a lot of people are when they play a guitar like this, is that the audience ends up hearing a mix of the amplified tone and the acoustic tone of the instruments in a small venue, maybe like a restaurant or a small club. So these strings, I put them on in December 2018. I remember specifically because I had just come back from Mariner of the Seas. It was a Royal Caribbean ship. And I put them on, I played them a few months like I would normally, and then I cracked the top of the guitar in May of last year. I just got it repaired, just got it back, but I hadn't really played it from May until when I left for the next ship in September 2019. I was away for 5 months. I came back, the crack had gotten worse, and then COVID hit when I got back in February. So it didn't get repaired. I finally sent it to a luthier that I trusted in July, and I got it back a couple days ago. So these strings, they've been on a year and a half, but they haven't really been played too much. They very much have a good amount of life in them. The intonation isn't weird, and personally, I think they fit the bill of where I like Flatwound strings to be. So we're going to be comparing a brand new set back to back with a set that I feel is well broken in, but not too much. Okay? And like I said, 3 different playing samples put back to back. I'd love to hear your thoughts, and if you're interested in picking up a set of D'Addario Chromes after watching this video, I would appreciate you following the link in the video. It helps me earn a little bit of money in return for the money I've spent making this. And Zounds.com is great. They've got free 1-day shipping to most of the United States. Oh, and one more thing I thought I'd mention. This is something I do to try and maintain the life of the strings I've got on the instrument, is that I'll take just like a rag or something, and every week or so, I'll just run up and down the strings. You can see it pulls a lot of dirt off. Rust, dirt, whatever you call it. But it hopefully keeps the strings free of that gunk, and it'll keep them intonated a little bit better and maybe even improve the life of them. Hopefully they'll last longer because of that. So anyway, let's just listen. Alright, so there it is. There's the sound samples. I hope you've been able to make a decision based off this. I'd love to hear your thoughts if you thought the newer Flatwound sounded better or them being broken in a little bit. I'm going to do another string comparison. I do a lot of these on my channel, so you might find some other ones that you enjoy and maybe consider subscribing if you didn't yet. I'm going to have some more string comparisons. I'm going to play this brand new set of D'Addarios back to back with a set of Thomas Stick Infelds, which are much more expensive strings, Flatwounds also, and hopefully I'll be able to get a good idea of if I think those Thomas Stick Infelds are better strings or not. So if you enjoyed this video, if it was helpful to you in some way, I would appreciate you, especially if you're considering picking up a pack of D'Addario Chromes, to do so through the link in the description. I get a small kickback in return for advertising through that link, and Zounds has been great in supporting my channel. They have free one-day shipping, which is insane, and anyway, it's a little way to support these string comparison videos, which I hope have been helpful to you. So anyway, lots more coming from me in the future. Thanks for watching. Thanks for sharing your thoughts in the comments in advance. And take care. I'll see you in the next video.